Welcome back to Go Winnipeg. Well, those are some very aspiring young dancers eager to start their ballet careers. And I'd like to introduce now Arlene Minkhorst, School Director of the professional program. Arlene, this is so amazing what these girls and boys go through to become a professional dancer. So fill us in, what's an average day like?
Well, it depends on the age of the student, but our younger dancers, academics grades 6 to 8, go to school in the morning until from about 8:40 to 2 o'clock, and then they come for dance classes in the afternoon, and they dance on Saturdays as well. And our senior students are going to dance from 8:30 to 12:30, academics in the afternoon, and then they come back at 4:30 for more dance classes.
Oh, that is way more than an 8-hour day, but now the dancers, I mean, it's really amazing. This school has been in existence since 1970 and started under the leadership of David Moroney. You were a student of his. He was your mentor, and you've done so much for this school. You've expanded it for the boys. It's the girls now. Arlene, what do you look for in a dancer to become part of the professional program?
Well, we're looking for talent, and that's a funny thing to describe. Certainly for classical ballet, there's always a classical aesthetic that is important. We want dancers with long legs and a long neck and long limbs, arms as well. A flexible instep, what we call turnout, which you will remember, the rotation of the leg in the hip socket. But that perfect body is very rare, and there's so many variations of dancers. So we look for a physique that will adapt to the training and be able to create the lines that ballet requires. We're also looking for musicality, coordination, a love of dance, and passion.
Oh, I mean, and I guess that all comes mostly natural, but you have to teach it as well. But there's also, I think, the parenting and the nurturing of a dancer too, because we're talking about physical attributes, but the mental health is so important.
It is, and the profession is an old profession. It has a very old tradition, so the discipline that's required and the ability to take direction from many people in very fast-paced environment is really, really important. And it's also very competitive. So we have to train that part of it as a child develops as well. We present small challenges when they're little and greater challenges as they get older. And that's one of the hardest things for a dancer who comes into a professional school at a later age, is not only adapting to the physical work, but to the psychological requirements.
And the success of this school, now, what is the percentage of graduates from the school that get into a company around the world?
Well, right now, 85% of our students on average are professionals in the field. Some students, of course, opt out to go to university and have other careers. Injuries sometimes play a part in that too. But we have usually 68 to 75% of dancers in the RWB company are from the school, but we also have dancers and dance teachers from who are working around the world.
Oh, I mean, it's so amazing to see these dancers today as we watch them, but for yourself, you must feel almost like a mom sending your children off. Sometimes a mom, I know.
Sometimes a mom, sometimes a mama bear.
Yes.
Yeah, but they are people that we work with sometimes for 8 years. And so we get to know them well, and they have a special place in our heart. And when they do leave us and go around the world, we try to keep in contact as much as we can to follow their careers.
Oh, well, we thank you, Arlene, and your wonderful staff, for providing such talent and offering it right here in Winnipeg. We're so proud of it.
Thank you very much. I think Winnipeg should be proud of this school. It's pretty special.
Well, don't go away. After the break, we'll spend time in the residence and meet one that's aspiring to be a dancer and another to be a teacher.